Hey, what's up everybody? So I just replaced my stock shock with one of these DNM springs, and it's really late, but I'm pressed to ride it and see how it feels. And I also haven't ridden in a few days, and I'm really pressed to do that. So hopefully it doesn't turn out too bad. I know it's dark out here, but I'm gonna do a quick night ride, test out this spring. I was hoping it would lower the bike just a little bit. I'm not the tallest person, and it technically does, but I can't really notice it. I think it's only like 5 millimeters. But I gotta say, the first few times I rode this, it was a little intimidating, but the more I ride it, the much more comfortable I feel on it. Hopefully the spring makes a difference as well. Definitely feel a difference just bouncing up and down on the seat while I'm sitting on it. With the stock spring, it wouldn't even budge. And this spring is adjustable. While I was tightening it, I accidentally turned the spring and realized that the bottom nut goes up and down to tighten or release the tension on the spring. So you can make it tighter, you can make it a little softer. I have it pretty much in the middle now. Feels great. Granted, I've only gone 30 seconds. I know it probably sounds really windy, and I apologize for that in the video. I've ordered a better helmet and a microphone, which should definitely help get rid of that problem there. Yeah, this spring is nice. It's very cushy. It's like the stock spring is intended more for in case you ride with a second person. I guess it's better to have some type of suspension for two people that is comfortable than to have it soft for one person and then for two people it just bounces all over the place. So that makes sense. But it was really tight. I didn't adjust it all the way, so I will say that I could have tried that, but from what I read in the Ariel Rider Facebook group, this spring makes a difference, and I can definitely say it does just from the short ride here. The only thing I don't have confidence in with this bike is the tires. I'm still scared of leaning into any turn at all, so you end up taking them kind of wide. Let's see how fast we can go. Well, I just hit 35 on the bike speedometer there. Google Maps had me at 32. So I know the Juice Hyper Scorpion with 2 batteries and a ton of range was just released. It's got a top speed of about 30 miles an hour. 2,800 bucks. I got 2 of these for 2,800 bucks. So kudos to you, Ariel Rider, and anybody else who picked this bike. I know you're loving it. A lot of people just got there, just a couple last days, and they are loving it, blowing up Facebook with a ton of pictures. I love it. I love seeing a lot of red ones. Got to see the red in person. It's really appreciated. It's not really a cherry red like in the pictures. It's a little darker. It's very nice. The blue is beautiful as well, though. Lisa has that one. Every time she pulls up next to me, I'm just like, damn, that thing is nice. But I love my red one. It just takes off so fast. It's crazy. So some of the things I don't like about the bike, I'm little, so I don't like the size and the height, specifically the height, so I'm looking forward to that short saddle. It looks like it makes the bike height, as far as the seat, a little lower. I can't tell if the back part of the new short saddle is higher than the stock saddle, or if the short saddle is lower and it's only the back part that sticks up a little higher. But it does look lower, and from what I read, it's a little softer, so I'm definitely going to pull the trigger on that. What else? The front brakes. Well, not the front brakes, the brakes in general. They feel great, they stop great, but myself and a lot of other new owners experiencing some noises from the rear brakes specifically, but some people from the front brakes as well. And they don't sound great. I wouldn't call it a grinding noise, but maybe that's the closest I can describe it. It's kind of just rumbles, and I've noticed it on mine. It's more at lower speeds than high speeds. At high speed, I had to stop a couple times, like all of a sudden, and it was right on the money. Like, it was quiet, it was precise. I wish hopefully you can hear me. I know I'm going into the wind here, but I do wish the screen was a little better. The D-Class screen is nice, big and bright. This bike could have used that, but it doesn't have it, not a big deal. An app would be nice as well. Perhaps that could come down the line, but I don't think it's built into the bike as far as connectivity, so maybe in the next X-Class we'll get an app or something like that. And it would be cool, be a good selling point. But I know myself, with a lot of products that I bought that have an app, you tweak things to your liking once and then you probably never touch that app again, so it's not a huge issue. And lastly, the tires. The tires aren't great. They don't feel great on gravel. They don't feel great on leaves. I mean, I don't think anything will feel great on wet leaves, but just anything other than pavement, I don't feel very comfortable. I don't think Lisa feels very comfortable. Definitely not confident. So once we see how these work out, broken in a little more, we'll probably just end up ordering some Kenda Crusades. Just have that peace of mind of the quote-unquote puncture-proof lining. And I know it definitely has better tread, little knobbier, all-terrain. So I think once we get those, we'll be all good. Except for the fact that it took 4 months to get this bike, and summer's over. It's already getting cold. And hey, the speed camera there, I'm gonna go up here, turn around, see if I can get it to flash. All right, y'all. Let's see if I can get a speeding ticket on my e-bike. Damn. The bike said I was doing 34, but I must not have been doing 34 because it should have went off. I swear to God, I'm gonna get that thing to flash one day. Watch this hill get destroyed. Pretty steep, I would say. Over 15 degrees, probably not 20, but it's pretty damn steep. When Lisa and I go up this thing on the Cannondales, and we can't make it. Well, we can, but by the time we get to the top, we don't feel like we do on these. Like, these things are amazing. You get the burn in your thighs, but you just don't arrive at your destination drenched in sweat. Those brakes feel really good at that speed. Incredible. So yeah, if you consider yourself on the market for a new e-bike and you like these scrambler cafe style bikes, I'm sure you've been looking at the Super 73s, the juice bikes, maybe some rat bikes. I strongly suggest you take a look at these Ariel Rider X-Classes or the D-Class if you want dual motor. But I gotta say, I honestly don't know how they put this bike together for this price. We got two of them with a promo code, came out to $1,400 each. How you doing? So consider that the battery sells for 500 bucks. I don't know what these motors run. It's got pretty high-end components. I wouldn't say super high-end, but nice braking system. The gear shifting is nice and smooth, although I haven't taken it out of 7th in a while, so it's there. I barely use it. Maybe it's there more in case you run out of battery. But, you know, considering all of that, to sell the bike for $1,400 bucks at this time, like, I really got to commend Ariel Rider for putting that together and giving people the chance to get these bikes at that price, because apparently the retail price is going to be $1,900, and it's worth that. It's even worth that. If I paid $1,900 for this bike alone, I'd be happy. But $2,800 for two, yeah, we're loving it. Like, we went on 2 trips this weekend. Nice long ride Saturday, nice long ride on Sunday. Good conversations, good times. She really enjoyed it. I had a blast. Rusty came with us on Sunday. He loves riding bikes, but I know this is faster than he's used to going, so he squirmed a little bit. I think it was mainly because it was getting cold and I didn't bring a jacket, so that was on me. But yeah, I would highly suggest taking a look at these bikes. Put one in your shopping cart, place that order, and if this video helped you decide, Go ahead and use my promo code.